Hello farmers, as you can see, winter is now upon us. As I take care of the animals this morning, second day of winter, waking up to snow on the ground and to the animals needing some stuff. Trying to get it so you can see the animal HUD a little bit better. There's the cows with their straw. Ooh, I was paying so much attention to get back in, I almost didn't see my front loader. Probably clipping the top of the ceiling right there. See if I can sneak out now without hitting anything. Might be a miracle in itself. There we go. Let's go ahead and close this up. They got grass. They got enough TMR for today. They're a little dirty, but that shouldn't stop their productivity. So they're pretty much fine other than water. The horses, yeah, they need straw. They need oats. A little bit of hay. So note the sheep could use a little bit of that as well. Let's go up here and give the horses some straw to have some bedding. The one thing I think it was in 17, I think the water froze in seasons. I don't know if 19 it does, but you need a special, does the map need to be prepared for it? I have no idea. No clue, and I don't know who put this horse barn in, but they didn't really think things through of how to back into the horse barn, giving themselves some room. That would be me. I could probably blame Shane on it, but he probably wouldn't like that too much. See if I can get an angle here. So Shane and his contracting company have been down at the scrapyard last night, and they're going to be there this morning. They're doing some finishing touches on what needs to be done. Meanwhile, I do have a project set up for today. Oh, nope, we're there. That's good enough. Take all that straw. How much straw did I give you? Good enough for a day, so we're going to call that good for them. And before I forget, let's jump on out here. And let's play which one am I turning on mode. No, you stay on. If I turn the HUD up, I can kind of see when it flickers. That's the cows. That's the sheep. So they got water. Okay, we're all good. Everyone's got water. Everyone's full of water. Yeah, don't place those too close together. It can get kind of tricky. I was trying to be smart and end up being dumb, like I mostly do. Let's go ahead and put our straw shredder away. Like I said, the cows, the horses are good enough for now. Let's get this all snug in here. And now I need a hay bale to go ahead and feed the horses some hay. And of course, the sheep could probably use a bale as well. I'll just grab one for now. Trigger should be here somewhere. Let's just add one. Jump on in and we'll give the horses the bale first, and then whatever is left, if there's any left, we'll give some to the sheep. So kind of a chilly morning. I got up a little bit too early. I got up around 8 o'clock and it was still kind of on the dark side. So I just walked on down to Dunkin' Donuts, got myself a cup of coffee, came back. By the time I got back, here we are. Let's go ahead and just sneak in here. And now the horses should have enough hay. Now we'll take it out and we'll go give the sheep what is left, which is actually quite a bit. So I did get all the trees down by the scrapyard on the other side that we cleared out last time. I got all those trees cut, brought to the sawmill, cleaned up all the stumps, and yeah, as you can see our bank account, we are over $1 million. Landscaping fees and everything were rather cheap for doing what we're doing today. Not much needs to be done, so I kind of like that. Let's try not to hit any of our sheep as we come in here, but that's going to be getting kind of hard to do. Nope. Can you... Okay, so they took everything. Alright. So that leaves me with still quite a few amount of liters there. That's fine. See if I can get out of here without... Well, okay, hit one sheep. And well, if we hit one, you might as well hit two. And we'll close the gate so they don't escape. And surprisingly, no wool, but it is winter. Okay, so everyone looks like they're fine, except for the horses could use some oats. Yeah, I really need to find out about getting a small trailer, so I don't have to use a big trailer to feed oats to the horses all the time. This should be interesting. I gotta find the trigger here somewhere. Found it. Alright, so we are all set. Go ahead and just park this back up for now. Usually I take the front loader off, but I think I'll leave it on there for now because basically we'll be using it for the animals anyways. Can I get out of here without getting stuck? You would think so, but apparently not. So I just want to come on down and check on our silage to see how it's doing. 50%, so tomorrow we'll have a huge amount of silage. I think I'll probably keep it for now. And who knows, maybe if somebody ever needs silage, we'll go ahead and sell it. So our animals should be all set for today anyway, so I can run off and do what I need to do. The mushroom farm is looking like everything is in production as it should be. Yeah, everything's fine here. So now I'm just going to begin my journey on down towards the police department. I got all the equipment there that we need for today. Yep, we're going to be cutting some trees. Shockingly, I mean, it is winter. Can't do much farming. I would like to really, I can't wait to start getting some plowing done in the springtime, but we're only in the second day of winter, so I need to slow down, slow some things down here. So I'm going to go ahead and run off, get my morning jog in just to warm up my blood a little bit. And yeah, we'll get to cutting some trees, and we got to start clearing a path, and I'll explain everything once I get there. Well, my morning jog over here by the police station went right by the mechanics building, and our case harvester is still sitting in there. So maybe there was something wrong with it. I'm not sure. I haven't really heard anything about it. I did talk to Wayne this morning because I did call him. I have ordered something a while ago, and I was wondering if it's in. And I'm going to need it since there is snow on the ground. So even though we got like $1 million, we're going to have a lot of expenditures here in the next couple of days. So I need the money right now. Because I think more than half of it's going to disappear here. Probably today into tomorrow for sure. I've already paid Shane for the landscaping and all that down there by the scrapyard, so we're all set there. But what we're doing here is getting ready for the fire department to come in, and yeah, that's going to cost us. The building alone is going to cost us $350,000. Kind of expensive, but with everything that's going to be built in here. Yeah, and I don't want to depend on another fire department from across the river to get here in time. And with all the buildings I'm putting in, yeah, the insurance companies are pretty much saying, yeah, we kind of need like a fire department to be put in. So that's what we're getting ready to do today. And what a better place to do it than right next to the police department. Like I said, we're kind of centralized here. To get down to the beach won't take long. To get to the scrapyard, going the kind of way that we're facing around to the sawmill won't take long. To the main shop and to where our log home is for the time being. It won't take long to get there. So it's pretty well centralized, so that's why we're putting it here. But yeah, we need to clear out a spot here. So we know $350,000 just for the building. Definitely some landscaping fees are going to come into play. Got to smooth it all out, make sure everything's good to go. And like I said, the one thing I was not prepared for waking up this morning, even though I didn't know there was in the forecast overnight was having snow on the road. So yeah, it's going to be, we're going to have to get ready to start removing snow off the road. Yes, we do have a plow back at the farm. But with the amount of roads that we're having, that small plow, to having to make 5 passes to make a clearing, minimum 5 passes, I think it's time we upgrade it to something a little bit bigger. So yeah, I need to maintain these roads, so hopefully Wayne will find something out about it. Because it was supposed to be here just before winter, and it's not here yet. And I don't want to say I forgot about it, but it's like, it's one of those things that, well, I don't need it yet, so I'm not worried about it. I don't need it yet, I'm not worried about it. Then you wake up and it's like, okay, we need it. Where is it? So I'm trying to figure out, I mean, we got the building plans, the building permits, and all that kind of fun stuff to figure. So I know the blueprint of the building. I just got to figure out how the building is going to go in here. Because to save myself some money on landscaping and not try to make it look halfway decent around here. Just trying to plan it all out. And really, the police department, they're still putting the insides together. I expect maybe like another car or 2 to be into the fleet of the police department at some point. Right now we just have the 1, which is fine because there's not much going on here, but I'm pretty sure once the beach gets put in, who knows what's going to happen. So I'm hoping once we get the fire department down, or cleared out, and they build the fire department, I can get back to clearing out our wonderful little land that we're working on over by our cornfield, and get that all cleared out by next spring. So yes, we can definitely plow. I'd like to have 3 nice sized fields there. I'm thinking 1 for corn, maybe another one for potatoes. And then like a 3rd field of maybe some wheat, and of course then we got all of our other quote-unquote fields, if you want to call them that. Probably some more oats. I think I'll have to see when it comes time to plant how much oats I got left. Oh, that does remind me, I gotta feed the horses some oats. They're fine for now. They got hay and water, so they go a few hours without any oats. I'm sitting here cutting all these trees, not checking for traffic, so that's not a good thing, but we'll take our chances. Probably not the brightest thing to do to say, oh, let's take our chances. Hopefully no cars will come along. So I'm hoping to get a call. Shane thinks they'll be done. Well, they should be done actually pretty soon, working down by the scrapyard. So I'll have to go down there when it's done just to have a quick look-see. I kind of went down there this morning to see how they got along last night. And they made a lot of progress. And like you said, there's not much landscaping they had to do. They've already put a culvert into the road. So that little area is filling up with water. So there will be a little bit of a pond there by the time we get down there. But I was glad that I could get that other side of the roadway to the scrapyard cleared out, cut down, and cleaned out. I just wanted to be out of there so we're not in each other's way down there today. And it does allow me to get working right away today on the lot for the fire department. Get this all cleared out. Yeah, just looking at, when I was at the scrapyard this morning, just looking at it, like how much of a difference it makes with all these kind of trees out of there. They've already got the other trees already planted, so they're just doing a little bit more landscaping this morning, and of course trying to make it so the pond looks a little bit better than it did. I did not get to do anything though for the other entryway to the furniture factory, so maybe at some point like I said, plus I didn't get any trees cut from the scrapyard over to the sawmill on the side of the road. That may get put off until we get our fields seeded next spring. Have to see how winter goes. I was ready for the cold temperatures this morning, but I was not ready for the snow. And as you can see in the forecast, Yep, there's more snow forecasted for today. And by the third day of winter, though, I will start keeping an eye on the temperatures for early spring. Hopefully it gets warmer this year, better than it did last year. I would like to get some seeding done by the third day of spring this year. Well, as you can see, the snow is starting to come down at a decent rate. Still got some cars on the road, though. I don't know. Maybe they'll get stuck and I'll have to go pull someone out. Never know. Never know. Anyways, I think we got enough room here for that fire department to be put down here at some point. I don't know if Shane will get to it now with snow on the ground. I'm not quite sure how that will go along, but we'll see what he gets to. But at least the space will be cleared. Well, it's almost cleared. I got to get rid of these trees, tree logs and stumps like we always do. Even I'm slipping and sliding a little bit already. This will be like the second layer of snow, so it can get kind of tricky. So I'll have to call Wayne up and find out. I just realized also, I think when I was back at the farm, there was snow in the sheds, which I thought those sheds were seasons ready. I may have to double check on that, but that's what I thought the description said. Yeah, just keep on loading up. We'll sit here until you get complete. Are you done now? You're not thinking about it. As I get stuck on a stump. Probably going into territory I shouldn't go into, because I'm not going to be able to pick up all these logs. The extra weight definitely will help. And yes, we know the manure heap is not quite full. It's full of snow. That's all it has, is just snow. Nope. Can I get over that stump? Don't get stuck on that stump. There we go. Bro. Alright, I think I'll call that good enough. We'll strap those in. No, I thought I said turn it off. Thank you. I'll take the extra logs I did grab, though, and see if I can get out of here without getting stuck on a tree stump. If I do, well, the Case Puma is right here. Look for traffic here, because this traffic will not stop. And it really shouldn't be pulling out in front of someone in this kind of weather conditions anyways. Yeah, you can hear the snow crunching beneath us. Hopefully I don't get stuck going up the hill either. Losing a little bit of grip, I think. So $1 million in our bank account, but like I said, in the next day or so, I would assume about $500,000 of that's going to disappear. I need to widen out the road here a little bit. Let's go ahead and sell these logs. Go back at the others, and then I can get to grinding away at those stumps. There's one load done. Now I'll just go back and grab the rest of the logs, and we'll clear out those stumps. Can't quite grab all the logs, so I figured, well, we're going to do it anyways. Let's just go ahead and grind the stumps away so I can get the truck in there a little bit better. And I did not learn my lesson from last winter. I cut a few trees a little bit too close to the ground, so I may not be able to see the stumps. But we'll get the ones that we can see, and any other ones that seem to show up when we drive over them and sawdust starts flying everywhere. Got the tree harvester parked behind the police station. Good place for it. So not only am I got to buy the police department, sorry, the fire department, we also got to buy a fire truck or two. Be good to have with the fire department, wouldn't it? Fire trucks. I don't know how much snow we're supposed to get, but already it's enough. I think there's actually a stump in here somewhere. I'll find it at some point. Or I may not. The police, sorry, the fire, I keep saying police department. The fire department may cover it up. It's good that we can go ahead and cut down trees and get rid of the stumps during the wintertime, or else wintertime would be just taking care of the animals. But at least by getting the fire department in, like I said, next spring and summer, we can kind of focus on the beach area a little bit more, start building in some residential houses. That is, of course, after we take care of our fields. Even though it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it looks like it's getting rather dark out, but I guess it would in December when it's snowing out. It's gonna look a little gloomy out there. Actually, we had a couple trees that were almost basically in the road, so it's good to get rid of those. But also, let's face it, I probably got lots of those trees that are just on the edge of the road. I think what I should do is go ahead and take care of the roads that we have first before I start building any more. Like I said, I would like another road going down to the beach. But I think I'll take care of the roads that we do have. But I think if I remember correctly, the road going down to the beach, there's not many trees next to the road. I think I did pretty good clearing that one out. It's the original circular rotary that we got going around here that I need to take care of. One thing is for sure, when it doesn't get daylight out until like 8:30 in the morning, it's dark by 5:30 in the evening. It doesn't allow you much time to work during the day. You get much done. But the other point is, we're getting things done. A few more stumps and we're all set. Just got to collect the rest of the logs that we have here, all 3 or 4 of them. And I do believe there's one stump hiding in between them. Yeah, we don't need a huge fire department here. It's just a small little town. Well, it's not quite a town yet, but it will be someday. Let's go ahead and just park this over here. Hey, is it not turned on? I thought you were turned on. Oh yeah, it is turned on, but it's on the wrong side. So now... Uh-oh. Are we stuck? That would be why we're stuck there, because you don't got nothing on the ground whatsoever. Let's see if we can do this trick where you unhitch the trailer. Sometimes unhitching, well, hitching back up works. Can I back up at all? I think it may want to. Alright, if all else fails, can the case Puma do it, is the question. Probably not. I don't think that has enough behind it to push. Well, I got a little stubborn. I kept doing the trick I was doing to begin with, which is unhitch the trailer and hitch it back up. And I was finally able to back up far enough to get around this little hump that's here. And then I loaded the rest of the logs, and that is the tree stumps all taken care of. So let me go ahead and park this on their front lawn. But the ground frozen now. It should be fine. Not going to sink in and leave divots anywhere. We don't need that right now either. Let's go deliver these logs, and they'll take it down to the scrapyard. We can kind of see how it looks now. I'm pretty sure they're all done. They said he should have no problem being done by noon, and here it is 1:30 in the afternoon. So let's sneak out of here. Hopefully no traffic is coming. Yep, we're good to go. And then I'll probably have to visit Wayne at the shop this afternoon to find out a few things. One, I need a small trailer to deliver oats to the horses. That'd be nice. Two, my snow removal tool that I purchased. Well, I haven't bought it yet, but I ordered a while ago. Don't you dare tip over on me yet. Or ever. I said yeah. Like I want it to. We don't want you to tip over. Try to hug this wall as close as I can so all the logs sell. I was thinking about bringing these logs and putting them into the carton factory, but I think we're good on logs right now. And I will get plenty more to go around. Still a little bit of a log there. Why didn't that sell? Are you... Oh, am I too far forward? That might be it. That might put them in there. There we go. Give me the extra 217 bucks. Alright, look around for traffic. Yeah, I need to widen the road out around here. Maybe cut down some trees there so I can cut into the unloading area for the logs a little better. Yeah, I definitely need to cut down some trees next to this road. Well, let's have a look-see of how it looks around here. Oh, now the only problem is it's kind of hard to see where the road's going to be. But yeah, we got our trees up, the pond's in. It definitely makes it look a lot different when you come down here. It kind of opens it up, lets you be able to see them everywhere, but at least I know where kind of roughly the road is. We'll park that here. Let's go get out and take a look around here. Yes, we got a little bit of a pond here. Oh, they did put the fire hydrant in. So this is a dry hydrant, so I should be able to get some water out of there. So whenever, you know, the carton factory needs some water, well, there's water right here, and we can pump it right out of this hydrant, right out of the pond. Makes it a lot easier. The biogas plant, yeah, I do need to work on this side over here at some point. Probably should put a fence line around here. I mean, we are on the road a little bit, but as we do know, it's not deep on that end where the water is, but here it's just like a straight drop in. Pretty steep. So I have to be careful about that. But yeah, it looks a lot better down here, I think, with all those trees cut. And in the summertime, or spring and summer, when leaves start growing back on it, and even in the fall, I think it's going to look really nice down here. Maybe by then we can kind of get a better look and maybe do a little bit more landscaping down here when need be. There's no grass here. This is kind of more like a rocky, the dirt, just plain dirt and a little bit of rocks here. In case someone wants to back in a trailer, like us maybe even, to get some water. That's the way we left it. I was going to show it to you, but, well, it's snowing out. It's snowing out. But anyways, as soon as we got this kind of done looking better, no floating trees. They said they were going to just... There were a lot of jagged edges on these rocks down here. It looks like they smoothed them out quite a bit. I was a little bit worried about things running into them and getting cut up and whatever. It was kind of like this. So it looks like they didn't get to all of it either. But that's what it kind of looked like before. Now it kind of looks like this. So they'll have to come back and they'll have to button this up maybe next spring. Maybe they didn't, because I need to put a road in. I want to put an access road in. Kind of just like looping around here. Can I jump up this? Oh, I can. I'm very athletic. And come up onto the road. So I have like a little access way to get into the furniture factory and loop out. Especially, you know, if you're coming in one way, it's hard to turn around. My furniture factory did not call me, but they are full of furniture, it looks like. I don't think they are operational at the moment, so I'll have to sell some furniture later on as well. Well, as I get the drone up, as we can take a look around here now you can just get a better view of what it looks like. Yeah, looking a lot better. Yep, I'm definitely liking that. I mean, the scrapyard might be a little bit of an eyesore, but, you need a scrapyard, right? So, yeah, there's a furniture factory, some trees. It's going to look a lot better. And eventually, got to cut down all those trees over there to make our field a lot bigger fields bigger over there as well. But we're getting along rather nicely. I'll have to call Shane and let him know that the lot for the fire department is cleared out and he can get to work in whenever he would like to. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time right here on Green Mountain Forest. But until then, have a good one.